everybody. God bless you and welcome to the VLM Ministry Show. We are so excited. Duke, it's been quite a while.
It is.
Since
Almost
7 months since we have sat down to have a roundtable discussion. And as you guys know, we talk about all kinds of things. We have had some of the coolest people and stories on this show that have been able to go out and bless you guys and educate you guys. And we talk about all kinds of things, from political issues to cultural issues, personal testimonies, things that we believe are going to go out and make a difference in the world. And we have our co-host, Duke Iqbal, which is also my business partner. We are so excited about all the things that God is doing. And Duke, tell us a little bit about what's going on today.
Well, I'm very excited about our new studio, and this is the first time I can wait till have the show, so I'm very happy that our first show, I have one of my very good friend, known for them for the last 20 years, Dr. Sushma, and Dr. Sushma has brought some beautiful, wonderful, her friend and people, and they have such a wonderful story to tell. I think it's going to be helping lots of people in future and now. So, Sushma, could you introduce your guest with the people?
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sushma and I have wonderful friends here, Sujata Naik and Pastor Naik. He's a pastor, and both of them, they're wonderful people. They have huge ministry in India and they have a big school. They support about 400 kids. Most of them are very poor, so they have a big school that they run. And then to introduce them, they lost their 3 children in 2018 in a fire accident. So their names are, you can see on the monitor that
yes.
All 3 children, beautiful children, and they were before the Christmas celebrations, they had fire accident and all 3 children died of fire inhalation. But to me, interesting thing is, how God led Sujata Naik and Srinivas Naik with their ministry, and lot of souls have been saved. I mean, beautiful testimonies of all the young people that have, that came to the Lord, and a lot of people who wanted to commit suicide and things like that, they also were saved. I mean, it's an amazing ministry, and they go encourage people that die, and when we say die, we say that that they are with the Lord, because they are. They know
yes.
God. All 3 children, they believed in God. Sujata Naik and Srinivas Naik will take over, and so you introduce about your children.
నా పేరు సుజాత నాయక్. నేను యాక్చువల్లీ బంజారా ప్రజల మధ్య నుండి వచ్చాను.
My name is Sujata Naik and I come from a community, people group called Banjara.
మరి నా ఫ్యామిలీ నాన్ బిలీవర్స్. మరి పాస్టర్ శ్రీనివాస్ నాయక్ మరి జీసస్ గురించి చెప్పారు. నేను అట్లా దేవుళ్ళకి వచ్చాను.
So before our marriage, I grew up in a non-Christian family, and Pastor Srinivas Naik shared the gospel, and I became a believer in Jesus.
మరి దేవుని కృపను బట్టి మరి దేవుడు నాకు చక్కని బ్యూటిఫుల్ 3 బిడ్డలను ఇచ్చిండు.
By God's grace, we were blessed with 3 beautiful children.
మరి నేను దేవుళ్ళు ఎదుగుతున్న కొద్దీ మరి వాళ్ళను కూడా దేవుని సేవ చేయాలి, మరి సేవలో ఉండాలి నా పిల్లలని దేవుని దగ్గర ప్రార్థన చేశాను.
So as they were growing, I always prayed that they should serve God all their life. That means full time. Then I wanted them to be in full time ministry.
మరి వాళ్ళను ఇక్కడ అమెరికా ఎందుకు తీసుకురావడం జరిగిందంటే, కొంచెం మాకు మరి సేవలో యాక్టివ్ ఉండడం ద్వారా కొంచెం థ్రెటనింగ్ కాల్స్ నైట్ రావడం ద్వారా మరి ఆ ప్రాబ్లంతో మరి యుఎస్ బోర్డింగ్ స్కూల్లో వాళ్ళకు జాయిన్ చేయడం జరిగింది.
The reason for bringing them to US was, in India, as we were serving the Lord, we had some threatening calls from people, those who did not like what we were doing.
ఆ తర్వాత ఏమైందంటే ఇక వాళ్ళు ఈ ఫైర్ యాక్సిడెంట్ ద్వారా దేవుని దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళిపోవడం జరిగింది.
It was sad that through this fire accident they have gone to be with the Lord so soon.
నేను ఈ మాట వినంగానే మరి చాలా అంటే దేవుని దగ్గర ప్రార్థన చేశాను, ఈ లైఫ్ నాకు వద్దు దేవా, నువ్వు నన్ను తీసుకో నీ దగ్గరికి, నేను బ్రతకలేను నా పిల్లలు లేకుండా అని దేవునితో రాత్రంతా నేను దేవునితో మాట్లాడాను.
When I realized that my children are not here, then I started asking God, Lord, without them how can I live here? So you take my life too. So this was my prayer.
దేవుడు ఏమని మాట్లాడిండంటే, మరి నేను నీకు తోడుగా ఉంటాను, ఈ లోకంలో చాలా మంది పిల్లలు డ్రగ్స్ లో బానిసలో చీకటిలో మరి పడిపోయి మరి నా దగ్గరకు వస్తలేరు, వాళ్ళు హెవెన్ కి రారు, అలాంటి వాళ్ళకు పోయి మరి ముగ్గురి మరణాల ద్వారా మరి వాళ్ళను నా దగ్గర మరి లోకంలో ఉన్న పిల్లలందరినీ నా దగ్గర తీసుకొస్తాను, మరి తల్లులందరూ వాళ్ళ పిల్లల్ని పట్టించుకుంటలేరు, మరి తల్లులకు కూడా ప్రార్థన చేయాలని చెప్పుపోయి అని దేవుడు నాతో మాట్లాడిండు.
So God spoke to me and said there are so many youngsters, youth and young adults are caught in darkness and drugs and so many problems. So you go to those mothers and share the good news and tell about the story of your children so that I can draw them to eternity.
మరి ఇంత త్వరలో ఎందుకు తీసుకున్నావు దేవా అంటే, నా రాకడ చాలా దగ్గరలో ఉంది కాబట్టి నేను తీసుకున్నాను, నీ ఒక్క హార్ట్ ని నేను బ్రోక్ చేస్తే అనేక తల్లుల హార్ట్ ని నేను హీల్ చేయగలుగుతాను అని దేవుడు నాతో మాట్లాడాడు.
So when I asked God, Lord, why did you take my children so soon, so early? Then God told me, my child, by taking this, it might be breaking your heart, but by breaking one mother's heart, I am going to heal so many mothers' hearts. So that's why I have done this.
మరి హెవెన్ లో నీకు ఒక పెద్ద గిఫ్ట్ ఇస్తాను, ఈ లోకంలో ఏం ఆశించకు, బాధపడకు, నేను ఎల్లప్పుడూ నీకు తోడుగా ఉండి నడిపిస్తానని దేవుడు నాతో మాట్లాడాడు.
So I will be with you all your lifetime while you are on this earth, and also I have a greater reward for you in heaven, God said.
Thank you.
Thank you. So may I ask you one thing? I know you probably have to explain to me that you came from a different faith. So what was your faith before you became a Christian and took to Christ?
So క్రైస్తవురాలుగా కాను అని చెప్పినావు కదా, అంతకుముందు నువ్వు నమ్మిన నీ విశ్వాసము ఏ విశ్వాసంలో నుండి వచ్చావు?
అంటే వేరే దేవుళ్ళకు నమ్మాము, ఇట్లా బంజారా ప్రజలు వేరే వేరే దేవుళ్ళకు నమ్ముతారు, చాలా గాడ్స్ ఉంటాయి వాళ్ళకు, అట్లాంటి బిలీవింగ్ లో ఉన్నాను. కానీ అసలు దేవుడే లేడు అని మా నాన్న కొంచెం డ్రింక్ చేసేవారు, అసలు దేవుడు లేడు, మాకు పీస్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్ లేదు అప్పుడు మా గృహంలో, కాబట్టి చాలా బాధపడుతున్నాను. ఆ సమయంలో నాకు సంబంధాలు చూస్తూ ఉంటే పాస్టర్ గారు నాకు సువార్త చెప్పారు.
So Banjara people have a set of gods and goddesses they believe in. So she did not say that, but that is called animism. So she was animist and worshipped so many idols. But at one time she even thought that there is no God at all, because her father was an alcoholic and not having peace in the family. So if there is a God, why God would allow this kind of situation in my family, I thought.
See, the reason I asked you, because I came from the same region. I'm from Bangladesh, and I'm born in the Christian, I'm now the Christian Muslim family. My whole family is still Muslim, but I converted myself about 30-something years ago. I, submitted myself to Christ and try to live His life, through His life. So that's the reason I asked you. So, and I admire that, because it's very tough to come up from one religion to other one, especially the region that we are in, because it's a very security. I'm seeing what's happening in India, also around the Bangladesh and Pakistan. On those areas, it's a very dangerous hard that when you become a Christian, especially coming from the Hindus or Muslim, it's very, very tough to survive on that.
Banjara people have separate gods and goddesses for themselves, and also the part of the region where we are in, they adapted lots of Hindu gods and goddesses. So I believe technically Banjara don't come under Hindu religion because we are not the part of the caste system.
People out there, for them, I want to know, how did you overcome that difficult part on your life, and what makes you still here today? Because a lot of people couldn't.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked me, Brother Duke. It was so hard, and you can imagine, because we are also parents like anybody else. We are not super people, so that we would not go through any of this pain. It was so hard when I heard from my pastor friend from Collierville Bible Church, Tennessee, saying, Pastor Naik, the house your children were staying in got on fire. The host mother and your 3 children have gone to be with the Lord.
Thank you for watching the VLM Network. Please like and subscribe to stay tuned for next week's episode.